way to go out, huh?
What do you mean?
You spend years working for a company just for them to toss you aside. Ironic, isn't it?
Well, I suppose so. But...
Whereabouts are you from, then? Quite far away from the Midlands, considering you're a pug.
I used to work on the Cromford and High Peak line. I was shunted onto a goods train bound for the West Country by mistake, instead of being scrapped on site as the manager wanted. How about you? I don't think I'd ever see an engine of your importance, so...
What? Dirty? Oh, yes. I never thought I looked this ragged either. I was an express engine. One of the best. I've hauled every service from boat trains to inner city express trains, and I was never late once.
And always modest, I assume? Oh, that's very impressive.
Oh yes, and I'm proud of it. Such a travesty it would come to end here.
I don't understand what you mean. We're here to be scrapped. We've served our time, and well, we aren't needed now, are we? We weren't going to last forever.
I should have assumed you would have never been, well, introduced to that concept.
What do you mean?
You're an industrial engine. A tool to do a job. I know tank engines who used to work for the Great Western, and then were sent into industry. They changed their outlook, and it was for the worse. Industrial engines knew how disposable they were, and you would have been told it regularly.
Well, yes. We were, by our manager. He would often point out the engines who we'd lost, and talk to us about them.
In an industrial environment, there's no messing about. You're machines, built to do the same old job until you're scrapped, and you know it. I suppose that makes you a lot wiser than me in my class.
You mean, I knew that my time would be up eventually?
Exactly. We were given delusions of grandeur since we were built. Always told that we were Britain's future. We were the best of the best, the top of the class. No wonder we always lorded it over the smaller engines. None of us engines that worked on the main railways ever really had a concept of disposability.
I see what you mean by being wiser. Why would you not even consider how disposable you are?
But wiser doesn't necessarily mean happier, little engine. You were wise. You knew your time would be up eventually. But I led a happy life, an innocent one, constantly in the belief and the vain hope that I was modern, even when I wasn't. My railway taught me to look on the bright side, even when there wasn't one. Now that wasn't wise, but it made me a happier engine. Meanwhile, someone could look at you and call you cynical. Look on the bright side. Maybe one day a preservation group will waltz right up and preserve you.
No chance. Surely they'd prefer you. A castle.
Price. It's cheaper for those groups to raise funds for a shunter rather than an express engine. That's where museums come into play, and, well, no museum is coming here. I can tell.
Aren't preservation groups passenger lines? I've never pulled passengers. Why would I be of any use?
Because you, little engine, are worth every shard of your soul they can get a hold of. You're wise, a tad cynical perhaps, but preservation groups don't care about your metal's value. They aren't your old industrial owners. They care about personality. And that's something a lot of us big engines need to work on.
There are really people like that?
Of course there are. You need to learn that. Even though, yes, you're right that we're disposable. People do care about engines, and your life is worth fighting for. I'm resigned to my fate now. I'm too far gone. But you still have a chance. Seize it while you still can.
Being in this yard is monotonous, I can tell you.
Quite. Why don't you get some rest? If you're half asleep when you're bought by a preservation group, you'll hardly remember one of the greatest moments in your life.
Yeah, right. Oh, it's getting dark. Good night. What did you say your name was?
Sarum Castle. Sarum for short.
Good night, Sarum.
Good night, little tank engine. Is it that time already?
Are you ready to go?
Stop asking if it's ready to go. Just get on with the damn thing. The yard's cluttered enough with all these wrecks as it is.
She deserves to leave on her own terms. You would want the same.
That will never happen.
Oh, I used to be like you. You'll learn. You'll learn. Yes, I'm ready. I was trying to get this tank engine to see the brighter side of life, and to give him a slight bit of hope. I wouldn't have wanted him to see me go. It would have ruined the slither of hope I'd instilled in him. Keep him around, will you? That's my final wish. Find excuses to keep him around in the yard until someone buys him. He deserves better in life than what he's been given.
That's why it hurt. When Gwen said that about the castle, she was the only other one at the scrapyard, and she knew all about it. When I woke up, she was gone. But she gave me a new outlook on life, one which I still treasure, because, well, it's important. Wiser doesn't mean happier, does it?